What up, everybody? This is JR Juggernaut 1, and this is an update video that's long overdue, but I will explain that briefly and then go to a brief discussion. I've been spending the past week or so working on my new channel, which is dedicated to narrated Pokemon online battles. I'm going to seriously recommend you guys check that out if you're interested in Pokemon battling and just want to, watch some videos for entertainment. I have a lot of fun making these, and I feel like I'm getting more support at this point compared to the amount of support I'm getting for my Yu-Gi-Oh channel. So, no offense, man, I appreciate all the support I'm getting, but again, it's just I feel less motivated with this channel, so kind of just focusing more on the Pokemon. However, I did want to have a discussion since Dark Worlds are so close to becoming legal in our meta, and it's not a good thought, is it, that we have to deal with all that bullshit. I've been testing against the deck a lot, and I've played the deck a little bit myself with a build a friend gave me. Honestly, I feel like the deck is good. It's very annoying, but it's really not. It's more the fact that the deck is getting a lot of hype as opposed to the deck is actually that good. I feel like the deck is very much like Agents, but it's I feel like it has less weaknesses in a way, or at least it's in a more favorable meta compared to Agents. Because the fact is, what makes the deck very viable now is that decks that remove cards from play aren't popular, or at least they're not very popular. And on top of that, we have there are a lot of cards played nowadays that aren't exactly good against this deck. So it definitely makes the deck more impervious to the meta. I've been working on just trying to beat it, and as I said, I pretty much have a deck figured out that's really good, that has a great main deck, but also has an awesome side deck to just wreck this deck to shreds. So yeah, that's pretty much what I plan to do. In terms of when I'm going to get a profile of it up, I'll probably make a video for it in the near future, but at the same time, just so you guys have an idea of what it is, I will leave a link to my friend Raph, the Undead Keeper, his build. My build is very similar to his. I got the build from him, but both of us have made changes to the original build since we last talked about it. It's a very good deck. Also, our side decks are slightly different, but I'll get to that in my video. They're relatively the same, though. There's just a few minor differences between ours. So, yeah. My suggestion to you guys, though, in terms of dealing with Dark Worlds, I basically, as I've said, there's 3 different ways of approaching this. Number 1 is if you can't beat them, join them method, where you just take on the Dark World deck. But honestly, I feel like that's the worst option. I know Dark World is theoretically the best deck out there, but at the same time, it's the worst. It has the worst mirror match in in the history of Yu-Gi-Oh. There's no other deck where it's you really can't, where it's you're both killing where it's trying to kill the other involves killing yourself essentially, or I don't know. It's just really messed up in terms of the strategy behind it. The second strategy is, obviously, as I've said, removal. Try to play a deck that's totally that can beat it, but again, it has to be both fast and consistent if you want to have a great chance of beating the deck. Last but not the third final method, I would say, is just, be a rogue, I guess. I don't know. I would just say you don't have to necessarily run a deck, but just run a deck that doesn't necessarily remove, but has a good matchup that can deal with Dark World and also can, effectively counter its plays, and just, that isn't so hurt by the cards that are played in it. So, yeah. A deck that I wouldn't consider to be a very good example would be Scraps, because I know Scraps can deal with Dark World, but the problem is if Dark World get out their field spell, you're essentially screwed, because you can keep getting rid of Grapha all you want, they can still bring it back constantly, and it's a 3,000 attack beater. So, yeah, pain in the ass is a pain in the ass. as I've said, I've kind of taken both of those last two and sort of put them together, but yeah. I'm just trying to do my own thing. I love heroes. I love making decks that involve E-heroes, and I love that I finally found a deck that I feel like is, good enough for YCS. My friend's going to actually be running a build of it, a different friend, at Columbus. I hope he does well with it. Before I get to really rambling, I guess I'm just going to end it here. I will have more videos up in the near future regarding the meta. I will try to continue the weekly meta discussion now that things are, with my exams and stuff, are starting to die down. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, links will be to my new channel and the deck profile for my friend Raph, who gave me the deck, who gave me this deck idea. So, peace out.